Hello everyone, it's vanburman here. Welcome to my video today. I'm just going to go through a little bit of first impressions on XCOM 2. At the time I'm recording this video, it's literally just come out in Europe and the UK. It's been out for a few hours in Australia and it is coming out in the next few hours in America. So a couple of things I wanted to touch upon. And the first thing, now some of you might not care about this, or it might not affect you guys as much, but is the performance. So the frame rate issue is quite bad. In the menu, you can probably see I've got the FPS counter at the top. I've got 44, 45 FPS on the main menu. During cutscenes, it goes down pretty low, normally to around 27, 26, and in load times go down to about 7 or 8. So, but it's loading then, so it's not a big deal, and it's generally quite fine during battles. It's over 30 FPS. Now, luckily, it is a turn-based game, so you know a lot of those qualms don't really matter that much. There's no sort of fast reaction-based gameplay where the FPS is going to matter. It just, you can tell that it's dropping, and you can tell that it's not quite there for whatever reason. I do have the game turned up fairly high on the old graphics. I think everything, I don't know, it's just what it came as. Alright. So it can go up another one. But, and it's got a lot of different effects added as well. But, I did disable the anti-aliasing, and I also brought down the texture filtering a little bit as well, but it's not really, I don't think it's made that much difference. It can't be that much worse at times. So it's just worth bearing in mind. You know, I've got a pretty good PC. I've got a GTX 780 Ti, 16 gigs of 1866 RAM, and an FX 8370E, clocking at 3.7 gigahertz, 8 cores. I know it's not as good as Intel, blah blah blah, but it is comparable to a couple of the i5s. So, in terms of the performance it would give, so I'm a little bit disappointed on that. But having said that, it's something I can get over, but some people may not be able to do that quite so easily. So a couple of other good things are, that the game does play really well. If you like the first XCOM, you're going to like this one. I'll just load up into my game where I'm at the minute. Not very far in. I've only been playing it for a few hours. So, but basically, the premise of the story is that in XCOM 1 you lost, and that's based upon the majority of people on their first playthrough did lose the first XCOM, myself included. You know, it just sort of got a bit difficult at one point, where, especially when you start losing your first few countries. There's no countries or anything like that to worry about this time. Instead, we've got a world map where you go and collect resources and stuff. And I believe there's a doomsday counter that comes in at some point that you've got to try and avoid, and you know, and the like. If you played the first one, all these mechanics will be very, very similar to you. For you, there are armory and research, engineering, where you can build mechs and equip your drone, get stronger drones and that sort of stuff. So it's all very in keeping with the last game. Yeah, thanks for that. Anyway, what a random comment. And I gotta say, some of my videos are already up, but I really struggled with the first mission where they're not holding your hand, and I'm not sure why that was. I wouldn't say I'm tactically inept. The sectoid absolutely messed me up. The sectoid is like it's like 3 sectoids in one on steroids, if you think about it from the first XCOM. So my advice is watch out for that if you are going to play it. But my initial impressions after the first few hours are I'm really enjoying it. They've already got the Steam Workshop up. I've downloaded only one of the 4 mods on there that I quite liked, and that was to add submachine guns in there as a separate gun class that you can research and equip your guys with. From what I've seen about them balancing it, it seems that the balance is there. You know, it's got, you know, they do fire more rounds and they've got lower accuracy than machine guns, etc, etc. But that's quite nice to add in there, submachine guns. Not sure if I would actually have a go with submachine gun, to be honest, but it'd be interesting just to add it to the game. It gives me the option there if I do want to. And yeah, I'm trying to think of really anything else worth saying. If you like the first XCOM, you'll like this one. It's as simple as that. If you're really into turn-based strategy, you'll like it. This game has put a totally different spin on it from the last one. So I'm not really sure what there is really to show you. I've got my more. I've already killed. People have died already. This guy is called Rose Burns. Oh, he's a girl. Sorry, this girl's called Rose Burns. She's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, what a name. I'm gonna go for rename all my characters and stylize them and everything. The customization options are really quite deep actually as well. But as you can see, I've lost 4. These 2 you lose anyway, tutorial mission, and these 2, yeah, lost in the first mission. I had to kill him because he was right near a sectoid and panicked, so didn't have to, but I just did. So there's the guy I have made. That's my guy, I suppose. Which is quite nice to see him actually in the backgrounds and stuff. I mean, I know obviously the graphics aren't amazing or whatever, but it is good to see him, as I will very, very quickly show you. Maybe. No, I won't. Because I can't see them. Here we go. So there's the guy I made, and as you can see, he was there in the bar drinking whatever the heck he needs to drink. But I've given him the best gun I've got so far because I've got an upgrade for it, and that's about it. You can customize their name, their appearance. I don't know why, but the game loves this weird hairstyle, I must say. And yeah, it's got more customization options than the last time. You can change the pattern of the gun, the color of the gun. If you're into that sort of thing, which I know a lot of people who are into this type of game are, you'll love that. And it's really fun. I'm going to be probably spending the next hour of my life making my guys, but that means I can't lose them. So I've got to be pretty careful on how I deal with them. And you can just change nationalities and everything else. So that's pretty cool. And obviously they'll gain their classes when they do level up. I don't know why I say gain. Weird. Anyway, yeah, this is Rose Burns. I don't know. Like, she's cool anyway. She's got self-rocket launch. I think this is probably one of the few people that I will not change because I don't know. She's got the aviators and the weird hair and the bandana, and she's called Rose Burns. Like burning roses. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. And yeah, if you do want to go and get it, it's out on Steam now. Go ahead. It's got my thumbs up or whatever. I don't really have a vanburman seal of approval, but if I did, then so far it's worth getting, especially for the price. Thanks guys, see you very soon.